it browns a little bit. No, it all depends. Now, if you make just one little jar, maybe one clove is plenty.
Okay.
So
some oil and some
I got
cloves
like
of
5.5 jars. It has to sizzle first.
It's not sizzling yet. This is the garlic's point of view. If you were garlic right now, this is what it would be like. Oh no, not sizzling yet.
Funny. You know, John and Sue went for the 4th of July. They went to New Hampshire.
No.
All over there, huh?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. And you can put some salt and pepper in them. If you want. I use salt and pepper. And it's like I said, all those ingredients I told you, you put whatever you want. You don't have to put them all. Okay.
Wait, you told Lauren ingredients and didn't tell the camera?
She gave me, she wrote it out twice for me.
All that stuff I wrote
Yeah, but we didn't want it written down. We wanted to see it in action.
Ryan, you can do, like I said, your ma used to buy ragu, and she used to spice it up with spices.
Right. I can do that too.
I do too sometimes.
Don't say that.
I don't have any right now, so I don't buy it.
Grandma, but that's not the point. The point is that we like your sauce, and we can't go to the store and buy your sauce and then spice it up with the ragu.
Yes, you can. Now, if you buy a can of tomatoes whole, or you could buy a can that says tomato sauce, and it's something like this. But you might have to cook it, a little bit longer. This year you have to cook too, but it's more mushy. Now, you can buy the whole tomatoes, and then you got to smash them down. You got to wait till they get all smashed up and all. And now my pan's starting to dance. And then you get a jar of them tomatoes ready.
Now this is just canned tomatoes. Nothing special. You didn't hide any secret recipe in there or anything.
That's my tomatoes from my backyard.
Backyard tomatoes. I wish this was like smell-o-vision because it already smells good.
You should see when Grandpa makes clams.
Yeah.
He buys clams, he makes clams, and then he makes some sauce. And he fries onions, but he sautés it. He sautés it. And boy, do they smell good when he's cooking.
Clams?
But you wouldn't eat clams.
I sautés it. I had this in the refrigerator. Okay, then you don't want to waste all that stuff, right?
Oh, heck no.
And that's all that part is too. That's all there is to that part. That's all there is to that part. We let that cook, and then we go eat our lunch.
What's that? What temperature is it on? I don't know. It's electric. I can't tell.
It's on high.
I got it on high. You gotta let it cook for a while, a little bit, like that. And then you lower it down a little bit after.
Don't worry about the camera, Grandma. I'll get out of your way. See, it already looks good.
Okay, now that goes by itself for a while, like that.
Okay, commercial break.
Huh?
We'll take a time out.
It boils, it boils and it does all, whatever it's got to do there. That's just the start of it.
Okay, we'll be back after these messages. Okay, what's going on over here?
Huh?
After how long you turned it down one notch?
It's not cutting so good.
You want me to do it?
Huh?
You want me to do it?
No, it isn't cutting so good. I think I need the new plate on it. I mean, clean the sharp and blade or something. Back to eat already? And I am not the person on TV, so
You're doing fine. You're a pro. You're all natural.
Where did you learn this recipe from?
pardon?
Where did you get this recipe from? Who taught you?
I don't know. The pasta? Yeah. You just do it right. You just do it, that's all.
Did your mom make pasta like this?
Yeah. I don't even remember her making it. Well, she never had to show anybody, I don't think.
She certainly didn't have to show anybody with the video camera on. Talk about pressure.
We used to have pasta every day. We were 6 of us kids. We used to have pasta almost every day. And you know what? We had some people that used to come over on a Sunday, not every Sunday, maybe once a month. They would come over and we'd ask them if they would come over just almost when it was time for us to eat.
Oh, how convenient.
Why don't you sit down and have something to eat? Oh no, we just stayed.
Every Sunday they would do this?
No, they would come maybe once a month or something like that, but they would come and it would always be on time to eat. And then they'd sit down and eat.
Oh,
Sounds
sure
like
they
Tim.
would.
They used to be pretty okay. But you know, in them days we didn't have very much. And we didn't have sauce that much. We had sauce maybe once a week. But we used to have pasta with beans, pasta with peas, pasta with potatoes, and pasta with, you name it, we used to have it. But, you know, my dad didn't make a whole lot of money. We didn't, my mom had a conserve. Meat, we didn't get very much meat.
Did you make your own noodles every day?
She used to buy a box of spaghetti. She used to buy spaghetti most days by about 20-pound box. Oh, we had, you know, a lot of different stuff with it, but we didn't have nothing extraordinary.
Did you see what those were?
Yeah, tomato paste.
When I put,
Oh, sorry. Yeah. What is it? Cantadina.
I put 3 of these in here. 3 cans. When I, whoops. Yeah, you better do that or you're going to get splashed like I get. When I have this Tentadine, I usually put about 3 cans per can. If it's a big can, I use
Or 3 cans of water
3 cans of water
per can
can.
of paste.
or how much I put in. You're supposed to clean the can out, but my cans don't ever come clean.
So, Grandma, at what point did you turn the heat down 1 notch? Like you
After it boils a little bit, about
Okay.
10 minutes or so. No, I won't put exactly 3, I'll put a little bit less than 3, but you gotta put extra water because that's paste. My mom used to make that. I remember her making that paste. She would have to mash the tomatoes all up, and then she'd put them, after the tomatoes are mashed, she put them on a board and put them out in the sun to dry. And that's how they make this. This is more dried. So this is... She used to do that. I don't remember ever watching her make sauce. So see that? Now you didn't need to watch me. You could have done that by yourself.
Yeah, we could have. Sure could have.
And that's all there is to it. Now you could put in anything else you want. Spices. You can put in... I'll send you out to go get a couple of... what do they put in there? Forgot what the name of the stuff is.
Oregano,
No,
basil.
basil. You can go out and get some basil, couple of 3 leaves of basil.
I don't know what it looks like. Marie knows. Yeah, I would come in with like some dandelion weeds or something like, I don't know, these are leaves from something.
Oh, she does that with the string, with the...
So when did you start working at the pasta factory? Was it Prince you worked at?
15 years old.
That makes it wrong.
When you're 15? What did they...
I started working, when I started working, I was 15, and I worked at Neisner Dime Store by the Eastern Market.
Downtown? There?
By the Eastern Market.
Okay.
I worked there for a while, and then my friends were working at the macaroni, and they, oh, come over there. So I went over there, and I worked there till I was about 17 maybe. And then I quit. And then they came back and got me, and then I got a job on, I worked at No Sag Spring Company, and we were making springs for, now you stir that up, springs for car seats. Then I got a job from there. I got a job at Sauceumentary, and we used to make hinges. And they put me on this big machine, and then they chain you up to the machine, big sucker, a press. They put me on that. And then I went to put this piece in there, and the thing jerked me back, and it jammed the whole thing up.
Huh.
And then they was dangerous. Then they took me off of that, and then they put me on a little tiny press. We used to make hinges. I got something over there, something like it. They were just little pieces of flat steel. We put them in a die like that. You had to put them in like this. And then it had a pin on it, and you push your foot on the pedal, and the pin would come down. And all the girls They used to, many times, the dumb pin would go through their fingernail.
Oh.
It happened to me one time, but they did it. They did theirs many times. Okay, that's that. Now, you want to know what you put in there. Anyway, so they basil out there. Yes. I got a little bit of Italian seasoning. I don't measure nothing, I just put some in.
Well, if a little bit's good, a lot's better, right? Is that what you go by? If a little bit of something is good, a lot is better?
Put a little bit in there, that's all. I mean, I don't measure nothing.
No, what's that one?
Oregano.
Okay.
Have a little bite of something. Oh, gee, the teacher over here, let me get out of here.
What's wrong, Grandpa? We're learning.
Yeah.
They're learning. That's gonna be funny when you try and want to look at that. I don't need that one out. This one.
Now, what is that one?
Pepper.
Pepper. Just ground
Make
pepper?
it hot, huh?
Just ground pepper?
Yeah. Then, what Grandpa always adds, then you stir it up. And then, now I gotta go cook my meat, otherwise it won't cook. He always puts a little bit of that red hot sauce.
Frank's.
Go ahead. You know we got fish and basil if you
That's
want.
what you gotta go get me, a couple,
Okay,
three of them.
I got to remind you.
3
That
days.
You teaching and
Well, I was gonna send Brian out.
Now, are you just going to stir that stuff with a little hot sauce? Quick, put that in. I'll go videotape the basil.
Okay, wait, Brian wants to see it.
Yeah, hold on a second, Grandpa.
4. Not 4.
Just 4 shots?
5.
Yeah. A little bit's good, more is better.
He's gonna come out to the garden with
You
you.
want to come see where the basil is?
fresh basil. I think when she makes some.
Okay.
Hey, who's eating there?
Me, I'm not done eating yet. I
Show 'em
didn't.
where
Well,
the
you started too
show 'em the
soon.
garlic.
Okay.
I was making sandwiches.
You better watch those fish that's attacking me like. Hasn't been very good, but eventually it's gonna be okay. The gardener looks purple. Fresh basil, like this. She said only 3 of them. They got,
That's all basil?
yeah. Your mom, I used to bring to your mom, and she keep them by the window. I wanted a good, very fresh, good one now. This is good one. I gotta plant another batch because when she makes in September, when she makes the tomatoes, she want only 3, right? Then she puts chops, maybe she put them there. Smell it. And you can see the best. Go ahead. Oh, a
So what else
garlic.
do you have planted? Yeah, where's the garlic?
Garlic soup? Yes, garlic.
I just want to see.
No, yeah, don't pick any. She has it.
She had garlic
Yeah, I
in
know,
it.
but I picked one just to show you how they grow. I don't know. Maybe they're... Ay, you sucker. You know, and then the cloves. The cloves are under this, just like the onions are the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then it
Okay.
dry. When those dries up, that means you can pull them up. You see some that already dried up. And
Oh, that means they're done growing?
when they dry up.
Okay, so, okay.
I mean, I didn't look, but some of them are more dry.
What is that?
And this is start to flower. It
Oh,
makes
that's good.
flowers, and then it's not really that good. If you let the flowers there, you can cut them off. I cut them off with something. They're not fully like it should be. You know, they
Yeah.
should be that big. But it's okay. This year I don't feel like doing nothing anyway, so I heck with it. And the done tomatoes, they're growing all over the place. Damn bloody. Okay, you see, you don't care about those because I don't have a time and I can't bend much. I put some green beans, those are the climbers. And they climb up and then they make the beans appear. I don't have to go down there to pick the green bean. Look at the tomatoes. That doesn't have nothing yet. We planted them late. And I got some cabbage. I got better tomatoes over there. I got green onions over there. You see that row over here?
Yeah.
And way up there, Grandma, pretty soon can put the shovel down and the potatoes come up. We're growing potatoes there. Not because we need them, but I like them there. Once in a while, say, go get me a couple of potatoes. And I get them over here fresh instead of getting them on the bag. Not that, I don't know. So, and those everything, yesterday the water up here was that high.
Really?
Yeah, those are cucumbers, they're coming up yet. And that's your mama there. That's some bird that try to put the poop there, and I'll sure them next time they do that. Yeah, they go up there and even up there. And this comes from your house. That comes from your house.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You remember those things?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead, take those things about it. When it wasn't raining, I saved water. You know, I transfer water from there here with the hose by itself.
Oh, with the...
That gets full. So I put the hose, I put them over here, and fill this up too. Then if I want, when it was dry, then there's a spigot on the bottom, and you can put water in the plants. As a matter of fact, I think you know this. What else I got to do? This comes from there. So I put them up here and fill this up, but it's full now, so I don't have to do it. And that won't come up as stores because the height over there,
Yeah.
what do you call that? When you transfer, whatever, level. If the level is higher than that, that won't come up anyway. Okay. I'm going to have a little piece underneath, but I don't like bread now. Don't look at that because it's the drip from the garlic there. So if you want to do the pop, I think she put some here, the melon too. Yeah, all the chips, whatever.
That's fine.
Good.
Yeah.
Strong, especially when they're fresh like that. You eat that for
You know, when they're
2 days.
fresh like that, they peel so easy.
Wow, jeez, my neighbor, if he's got a cold, he eats a bunch of them green.
That's good. Raw?
All the raw. Things like that, they do. Now maybe so.
Does it get better? When he takes the garlic, does it make them better?
He makes better by his wife. His wife, what is his name? Her name? Anna. Anna said, you better go sleep on that bed over there. Oh, I can't stand that.
You don't have to put that in if you don't want to. Doesn't...
That's a regular.
Just babbling.
Okay, now.
Hi, little lady.
Modern things now, huh?
That's not in the recipe.
Oh, she don't stay there all the time. Come on. She gonna sit over there, man. There around the
That's okay.
that something is burning.
Burning.
Come on, let's be real.
Now this is only a pound.
You know, you have so much film, you take it other people, you show the people, say, what the heck is this now? You know? Like when you go to another country, you know?
More.
You lowered it again.
I lowered it again, yeah.
How come? It was boiling too much?
No,
Then that-
I just want to make sure that it
you
doesn't.
judge things like that when needs less.
I just want to make sure that it.
Because the electric stove, can stick the stuff right down there.
Right. Well, you can't tell how high the heat is.
Oh, I thought
I put cheese and breadcrumbs,
okay.
and then,
No.
like I said, you can put what you
You
want.
have eaten prosciutto, don't you?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's good.
Okay, you can taste it right here if you want. Not much.
Have a yeah, let's have it.
Well, you know what's bad about this? It's $10 a pound.
Right,
Buy
yeah.
a quarter of a pound. You can keep them out too much. Too.
But they got prosciutto, $18, $19 a pound.
So that's the cheese. The European.
Did you pick the garlic? You said?
Yeah, but it's fresh. I got it down there. I don't throw them away.
Oh, did you bring it in? No.
I thought you had the gloves already.
Yeah, I know, but I was gonna put one in there too.
Where is it? Lauren can get it.
Munch.
Where'd you put it?
Munch.
Lauren can get it.
I can get it.
And the steaks over here, something down there, down the one. I wasn't going to throw them away. That was thick. Now, this is the provolone. I want you to taste this. You got to clean, wash them and clean them.
Oh, I did make it happen.
Now, this is the cheese. I take me a few pieces of this. Whatever you want, if you want more. And this. And then I drink. And makes me taste.
That
Right.
is the garlic.
It's good stuff.
You don't taste this, Lauren? You want yes. Even if you suffer, I'll give you a little piece.
Thank you.
It's
Let's get the face shot.
It's cured.
Are you suffering?
You want to taste
The
it?
taste of himself. You taste the prosciutto before, didn't you?
See our
Yeah, I'm
garlic?
all set.
That's okay.
See our garlic we growed?
Smell that sucker.
Woo! See now, when I peel this one, the peeling comes all off in one piece.
They're not really right.
Wow, that's strong.
They could
But
go
the other
there
one,
now.
I have to peel it off with a.
But am I lying when I say that guy eats them like that? That my neighbor? The cement man.
You're gonna be
eats them
smelling
like
that one for a while.
I'm gonna be suffering.
You really want? Oh, you don't want to bite into that.
No, he
It
stuck it on
stays
my
for a month.
nose.
Well, I hit it on my nose myself.
good.
Don't you use garlic at home?
Yeah, we use garlic. We just don't pull it out of the backyard.
Not yet.
Not
No,
yet.
but you plant
I
them.
will now.
You plant them around August or September. But you don't pick them until like now. After the top brown out, and they fall over
Did you hear
like
that?
an onion.
Hooray! I said they cook
Like an onion.
Hey, don't call me that. What? What happened?
Yeah, I gotta
You hear
start
that?
with 2 eggs.
What? I didn't do it. Those dudes over there, they don't want to do that.
Okay, 2 eggs. What kind? You put Parmesan, shredded Parmesan in there,
Yeah,
And breadcrumbs.
and breadcrumbs.
and cheese, and
Hamburger.
if I wanted garlic, I put a little garlic. I put 2 eggs in, and then you see how she comes out. Maybe I need another egg.
You done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
You had to before, that's why.
I
No,
remember.
well, thank you. I'm gonna
I
eat
remember
that.
I was at your mom's house one time. She wanted me to make some for your dad, meatballs, and I was doing this, and she says, "I didn't know you worked that so long."
You better mix them up,
So
otherwise
she
they
said, she said that. And then I put milk in it,
A little bit of baby.
and so she made me make. I made some for Mark,
Why don't you call me? I'll open that for you.
and I'm gonna put another one in. It's not soft.
You need more eggs?
No, I don't think so.
Where are the eggs? They're not here. On the bottom?
They're in the refrigerator. I got them.
Okay, okay. It's not on the same plate, but all right.
Now you make mush now. And this has like a tendency, you can have it hard or you can have it a little bit softer. That's why you add a little bit of milk at the end.
Tell me the truth of the way.
Hi, darling.
Grandpa don't like meatballs.
I like
The only time he likes it, like I cook them,
one country makes a meatball, much ball small, round, like this.
Swedish.
More tasteful to me. When she makes them big like that, it cooks too much outside and don't cook enough inside. Because you know what I mean, it's a ball,
you can
whatever.
do this and make a meal out of it. Just make meatballs.
Yeah.
I like them like that. I like them like that better than in sauce.
So do I.
So did your mom. Huh?
Open it.
Or?
Open it.
Okay, give me a minute. Told you my finger is
I
not
can.
strong.
Lauren can do it. I can do it. Here.
I can even open the little can of popcorn. I ain't got him no more. Ben, it's okay.
Didn't know my own strength. Sorry.
How much you want? A drop?
Okay. Don't take it away yet, wait.
No, not put them away. Put the top on. And when that gets strong, ask my grandson. He knows how much. 7, 8 days there, nobody drink. I go 1 day. Ooh, you know that thing you told me once.
Mayor's got these for $1 right now,
Oh yeah.
this week.
Yeah,
They got eggs for 40 some cents, 44 cents
Wow.
Yeah,
this
but-
week.
as soon as you get 5, 6 kids, remember that.
Well, you can go to Costco and get 30 dozen for like $1.
Oh my God.
One set about 5 or 6.
Yeah, that's all Marie heard was about 5 or 6 kids. She's like, what?
The what?
Exactly. 5 or 6 kids? Marie doesn't think so.
You get to improve your job and everything like that. You were unlucky and
Okay, I
start.
think I'm done with the milk.
You get to better someday, and then you
I'm
say,
done with the milk.
yeah, you're gonna say, I want an extra $20 for a little food, you know. I do that for what I make.
Now, you get,
So you met Grandma when she was a pasta bender, right? Macaroni bender?
She make, pardon me?
You met Grandma when she was working at the
Spaghetti factory, yeah.
spaghetti factory?
Yeah. I do.
now you get some water.
That's what I met them.
And you put it on your hand.
Okay.
60 cents an hour.
50
Right
cents
from
an
the
hour.
boat. Like a wet bag.
Actually, your meatballs is supposed to be that size. Grandpa wants them smaller.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this up and incinerator and put your new bag.
So they're kind of egg-shaped, it looks like.
Yeah, you just go around however you want them. If you want them small and round, you make them small and round. You can make them long, you can make them however. But sometimes I make them, and since we don't care for them that much in the sauce, and I just freeze them like that, and then rewarm them up.
You can put them maybe like a hamburger, flat and eat them, but for the sauce, that's better.
You put your hand in water so it doesn't stick so much on your hand. You know, for the two of you, all you need is maybe half a pound of meat.
Who tell you that? They can leave some for the next day. We do. You make me eat, why can't they eat? That they better than me. Maybe younger, maybe better looking. You don't point to that thing at me when I got a big flat mouth on.
Did you get rain yesterday a lot? Mm-hmm. Really?
Right, we're gonna take a nap.
Oh, I don't see my glass. I got the water glass. see how many inches it rained. I got them over there underneath.
Well, it poured like crazy in the gutter. One of our gutters
Oh,
is
the gutter
blocked
was
up,
overflowing.
Oh no.
and it was all piled up there, and I was, oh boy.
I got
So
the
then
bag
I-
here to put up this new bag.
Well, put it on now.
I'll do
Uh,
it.
I
Then,
can't.
then I went out there and I took the screws off the gutter to try and get some of that stuff out of there, and then it started slowed down rain. That was really something. Okay.
Okay, what do you put in there sometimes? In the sauce?
In the sauce, sometimes I put a potato, small one.
What does that do for you? Just flavor?
Just
Or?
for, yeah, just for flavoring. I used to have, when I would have sauce, when the kids were small, I used to always have, I just want to make sure my hands are dry. I used to make a sandwich after with a piece of meat and a potato and butter.
Really?
Ooh, it was good. When we were kids, I used to like, or when the kids were small, I used to like bologna sandwiches. Fried bologna. It was good. That's funny. I used to put apples in a sandwich.
Oh. With meat?
Just apples.
Oh.
Apples and bread?
Yep. Yep, apples and bread. Crazy. Yeah, my sister Kay is supposed to have a operation next week. She's having a gallbladder. I guess stones in the gallbladder. So she's having that done next week. Now I got to get. Now I like, for sauce, I like, they don't even sell that kind of meat anymore. It's like a roast. It's like a roast, and on the end of it, it used to have a bone, but it's like a roast about this high. That's what I used to buy all the time.
What was it called? Do you know?
I forgot what the name of it was. But I used to buy that, and then it has like a hunk of like white grizzle stuff on it, like, you know. But you don't find meat with that on anymore. It's good to have, like you have, neck bone, some kind of meat, a little bit of meat with a little bit of bone if you want. And this is just a piece of meat with bone. But the other one used to look like something like that. But it had meat, all this was meat, and then it had bone on the side of it. But, like I said, you don't find that anymore. And I was going to buy a thing at Farmer Jack yesterday, and I didn't have it. And this I had it separated for two times, but that's why I put it in. But that's just any kind, what you want, any kind of meat, what you want. Little bit to give it flavor. If you can get a piece of sausage, that's a good thing too. Matter of fact, that's what this is, a piece of sausage. And that's the whole thing. Now, you fry this up. And anytime you make a roast or anything, you fry your meat first. You brown your meat, and then you make your roast. Okay, that's that one. Now, I can lower it once more, I think. So. Beautiful, isn't it? I like to put, like I said, the one I usually used to buy, which I haven't found anymore. It looked something like that, and then it had a big meat here. But this was like bone, and then it had a soft stuff on it too. I don't know what you want to call that stuff. But this is just bones. It's just bones. The bone gives it more flavor. Now this is more for flavor than it is for, don't look at it.
The fat?
Yeah.
You're just going to put the fat in there?
No, and take it out.
Oh.
Guess this is the wrong knife, I think. Got the wrong cook here. You want to, I told you don't need it. That, all you'd have to do is do it. Dad went with motorcycle?
No, I think he flew.
Oh. You don't want too much grease in there. So how's your house coming now? It's okay? Mm-hmm. Good. Nice place. Oh, I guess I can't cut through that bone. You got everything organized now? Did you put all your gifts away?
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, the funny thing, last week, one day, I think it was last Monday, last Sunday, we went to Sears. And we had something, we had to change. So we went to Sears. Store wasn't open. It was before 10 o'clock in the morning. Store wasn't open. So we're standing outside, and this man's standing there, and he had a big coffee pot. Well, my coffee pot broke, but I was going to buy one. But he had a coffee pot in the box, wasn't open. Oh, he says, I got this. We got 2 of these for my shower, for our wedding. And he says, so he's taking one back. So he says to me, he says to us, he says, you know, do you shop at Sears? No, I should have thrown that out, the other junk out. You shop at Sears? And I says, well, sometimes, yeah. Well, I don't, he says. But yet he knew everything about the store and about everything else. He knew everything about that store. He says, you know, he says, this thing costs, I don't know if he said $59 or $69 for this coffee cup. He said, and I'm changing it. And when I change it, they're going to give me, they don't give you your money back, they give you this card. They're going to give me this card. Now, if you come in there with me, if you're interested in this, you come in there with me. He says, as soon as she gives me the card, he says, I'll give it to you. And then you can turn around and go upstairs and buy this whole thing back again. So, I was so leery about it. Anyway, so the door's open, we went in the store. And they said, just wait here a minute, you know, by the cash register. So they're changing it for him. And the girl gives him this card. So he hands it to me. And the girl's looking at him. And she says, what's going on? The guy says, well, I'm changing this because I got for my wedding. He says, and they're going to buy it. They're going to buy it. Well, you can do that. So I give it back to him, and I said, no, I don't think, it didn't sound good to me. No, I don't want it. So we walked away, and the guy said, well, that's okay, you know, that's okay. But he was going to lose about $14 by doing that, because he only wanted $40 for this thing, and he was going to lose, you know.
Oh, right.
So we walked away.
Why did the girl say you can't do that? You
She
can
said
do whatever you
he
want.
couldn't give it to me.
He couldn't sell it to you.
She said, That card, I couldn't use that card. The way she sounded, I couldn't use
No,
it.
it's a gift card.
Yeah, you
Anyone
can.
use it. Yeah.
Sure you could.
Well, that's what she said, what's going on? So she
Well,
said
she
that,
didn't know what she was talking about.
and, well, she was a cashier there.
No, but that doesn't make her.
So
That doesn't make her smart.
Anyway, we walked away from it. And then I kept telling Dad, I said, now that's funny. If he wanted to sell it to us for $40, why didn't he sell it to us outside for $40? Because he had the bill, he had the receipt, plus he had the box was not open.
Yeah, but you can, because that's what he was trying to show you, that it was a real deal
He wanted to get he wanted you to give him $40.
for a
He wanted
$60
to get for
item. $60 for $40. Well, because he could have an empty box with nothing, with a brick in
No,
it,
no,
and
it
say,
had-
no. But I'm
it
saying,
wasn't open.
I understand, but that's why he wanted you to come in and see him exchange and actually get a gift card.
Yeah, oh yeah,
So he wanted to show you that it was not a scam,
yeah.
or possibly
And he
scamola.
was nice, you know, he was talking and everything, pretty nice, but anyway, so we didn't do that. And I told Dad, I said, I told Grandpa, I said, now that's funny, that he wanted to sell it to us, you know, he didn't want it, but I said, if that was the case, why didn't he sell it to us outside, or tell us outside, and, you know, you want to buy it, why would...
Well, then you'd be buying a coffee maker that you didn't want, and you'd have to go return it, and it could be a scam.
You know, anyway.
Okay, so you're just browning these before you put them in the sauce? Okay, we'll be back.
Anytime you want, you just put a little bit of sugar. Grandpa usually puts that in.
Some more secret ingredient, a little sugar.
Some people don't put sugar. One time we made a mistake and bought some sauce that was called, anyway, it was all oregano, almost some
Pesto?
yeah.
I like pesto.
Was it terrible, huh?
I like pesto. It's green.
Green, like parsley.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
Oh, really? Ugh. I didn't think I liked it.
I mean, it didn't hold a candle to your sauce.
My sauce never comes the same twice.
But it's always good.
That's all there is to it. Once you got your meat, now the meat you put in earlier, so it's cooked. The meatballs are usually almost cooked, and you don't have to put them in as long. I like my meat brown. But I usually put more beef in it than I got now. But Farmer Jack's wasn't open there, so we didn't get that one. I think I got to put some more oil in here. Yep. All of a sudden now he's got something that's bothering him very much. Okay, why are you sticking? That's my way of cooking.
Do you need a new one of those skillets?
Huh?
Do you need a new one of those? Is everything sticking
Pan?
to it? Yeah.
No, I got two more. I like this one better. I got two more. You can put anything you want, but if you put some kind of stuff that's too soft, if it cooks too long, like chicken will probably shred if you put it in too long. But you can do anything you want. It isn't, and it isn't anything that you have to, that you have to put in. It's awful. Yeah, it's awful. always say, couldn't wait till her kids got married, couldn't wait for grandkids. It didn't happen. Once you stick them, they're going to be stick. But I used to like when she was young, she used to make a cake. She used to make the best frosting on them cakes. Delicious. She looked like a store-bought one. She was always... And I still remember her wedding dress. That was turned out so pretty. When she said she was going to make her wedding dress, I said, you can't do that. You can't do that. How are you going to sew all those buttons up the back and everything? I can too. And she proved it. It turned out gorgeous. And she had never, when she was young, she never sewed nothing. She never sewed anything. And then she could make her wedding dress. And then Connie was going to bring her some...
I thought she made dresses all the time for herself.
Mary.
Yeah.
Connie was going to bring her the lace for her dress, or the flat appliques, or whatever you call them. She made them. She didn't sew dresses. I don't remember her sewing any dresses. It's like I was surprised when she was making them all them uniforms. And she made a lot of uniforms then. How the heck could you sew those? I couldn't sew those. She used to do a lot of things. Lots of things. When she was small, when she was a young girl, she used to, I used to watch her. She used to play baseball, or the kids would play baseball in the middle of the street. And she, once in a while, she didn't play with them that much on the baseball part. Once in a while, she'd play baseball with them. And then the one time I'm watching her, what's the matter with her? The ball passes her, and then she goes down to try to get it. It was probably her stigmatism or whatever she had on her eyes part that she didn't see it until after it passed her. So she used to have that kind of problem, but other than that, I mean, the only time I think that she was ever sick when she was little was when she was a little baby, and we lived way upstairs on the second floor, and it used to get real cold at nighttime in the winter. It get really cold. And she, oops, half of it left there. And she caught a cold, and she got bronchitis. That's the only, you know, outside maybe measles or something like that, but that's the only thing that I remember that she ever had. Well, mushy pushy. And she had, you know, she was good. No problemo. Donald was born, all along the doctor kept telling me all the time was going to have a girl, would be a girl, and she was all excited about that. But then it was a boy.
Well, did you have ultrasound and stuff back then, or no?
No.
So what was he going off of?
Huh?
I mean, why do you say it was a girl? How could you tell without ultrasound?
Well, he always said usually people don't have 4 or 5 boys in a row.
Okay.
You know, I had the one doctor I had for all the kids except Donald. By the time I had Donald, that doctor retired on that part. So I had to go to his office, the same office, and he had another doctor doing that, delivering babies. So I would go to the office just like I always went, and I would pay, every time I went, I paid a little bit so that at the end it would be all paid. So I'm going to this office, and then I know how much I paid. Well, I was all paid, because he gave me a price in the beginning. I was all paid. And I asked the nurse, I said, well, am I all paid up yet? no. She told me no. I said, what do you mean? I said, I know I'm paid up. No. She says, I had to pay for that doctor because it's his office. And then I told my doctor about that, and he said, no, that's okay. But she wanted me to pay for his office, that I didn't even see him. Oh, I used to get so mad. Every time I had to call her up for making an appointment or anything, I used to get so mad at her. She used to tell me, one time Johnny, I had a little trouble more with Johnny. Johnny had, he'd get a bloody nose. Sometimes for nothing, like he would get a bloody nose. Then he had a, something in his neck, I forgot what it was. But then he had tonsillitis. He had his tonsils removed. And then the one time he got the rosea measles, like, so he wanted some medicine for the measles. Well, the one time he had it, and then it went away, and then it started to come back one time. So I called the nurse. He says, call the nurse and tell her to give me some more medicine because it's coming back. So I called her up and I told her that he's getting it again, and he wanted some more medicine. What? Son, he can't give you any medicine unless he sees him. I said, well, it's the same thing as he had. No, she wouldn't do it. So he had to make an appointment. But we were real mad at her because she wouldn't give it to her. She wouldn't let him have, she won't even let you talk to the doctor. But as far as Mary goes, I didn't have to go to the doctor special for her ever. So, cooked or not, that's it. Now we wait. Usually I don't put these in until maybe about an hour or two before, an hour before you eat. But today I'm going to put them in there. Okay. They were almost all the same shape before, but not anymore. One's round, one's small, one's big, one's little. And like I told you the first time, there ain't nothing to it. You just, once you got any kind of sauce, you can buy a can of sauce that says sauce. And it's half has a lot of stuff in it already. And but usually, like in them little containers of sauce I give you, that usually cooks a pound of pasta. So, I gotta wait for this to get cold a little bit. They open the baby food jars real easy. And well, before they didn't use the screw on them.
Where's the knife, Grandma?
Wait, say that again? What is that tool? And when did you buy it?
I bought it when your mom was little for jars, baby food jars. Now you get your oil, you put some oil in the pan. You guys are laughing. Now you're supposed to mince this,